Welcome back to my channel. We are crocheting the Red Star Center coaster today. And if you would like my video, please subscribe and share. Thanks for watching. So let's get started. Let's start with the slip knot and make for chains. Make a slip stitch into the very first chain. And then into this circle space. This space here we will make 10 double crochets. So first of all we will insert the hook into the circle space and grab the yarn. And pull through both loops together and then one chain. That's our first DC. Then the second double crochet. In total we will crochet 10 DC for this round. A very slow and detailed video on how to make a star is available on my channel as well. If you would like the slow tutorial for star. And this is the last double crochet, which would be the 10th DC. Now we are going to insert our hook into this space here, to this top loop here, which is the second DC top loop for the round one. Make a slip stitch and then make 5 chains. And then from the second chain, make a slip stitch into the third chain, a single crochet into a fourth chain half double crochet, and then into your fifth chain of full double crochet. Then we're gonna skip one here. And then into the second one. Make a slip stitch. So total 10 DC for round 1 and 5 arms for the star, each taking to DC space from round 1. Again 5 chains into the second one, make a slip stitch. Into the third one, make SC into the fourth one, make HDC into the fifth one, full DC. And then skip one and into the second one, make a slip stitch. Repeat this 3 more times and I'll see you here. So for this is very after last the fifth one. Make a slip stitch into the very last chain here. And then make 1 chain. Cut the yarn and pull the last end. So on this side we're going through only back loops. And on this side we're going through front loops only. As so you one can see arm these of star, here, left sides through the back loops. So let's go right from side here through the front loops. And then grab the yarn. And into the back loops, only make a slip stitch. Then you can see these front loops here. So we are going through the front loops right side of each arm. Make a slip stitch through the front loops. Make a slip stitch. And then into the top one here. Make a slip stitch, one chain and then turn around and make one more slip stitch into the same loop. Then we're going through only back loops here, for left side of each arm. For this one, I go right in here. Then just repeat making slip stitches. For the left side of each arm, go through the back loops, and for the right side, go through the front loops. I will see you almost at the end of the arm. So we are almost done for the slip stitching. So this is the very last one. Then we will just go through the back loop. So insert your hook, grab the yarn, go through both loops and make one chain. So then we're gonna do one double crochet. So the yarn over the hook, go through the back loop only. Then grab the yarn, pull it as high as you can. Then through the first two loops, and then the next two loops, then again yarn over. So this is the middle one, and then through that, the back loop, grab the yarn, pull it as high as you can. So you have 3 loops on the hook. So a full double crochet. So then again, we're gonna do one more right on here. So grab the yarn through the back loop only. So the third double crochet, pull it as high as you can. Then we will skip this one and then go into the next one. We will do half double crochet through the back loop. Then we are going to do one more half double crochet here. And then onto this top one here. This yarn is here as I was trying to weave at the same time. So just ignore it. So single crochet. So into the top loop of star, we will do a single crochet. So then again, to half double crochets, skip one in between, then 3 double crochets. To half double crochets and then 1 single crochet at the top. Skip this one, go into this and make half double crochet. Then again skip this one and go into the next loop. Make the second half double crochet. So we're gonna skip this one, go into this one, make first full double crochet, pull it as high as you can. Then we will go through the middle one and make the second full double crochet. Pull it as high as you can. Then again through this one here. No skipping in between double crochets. Pull it as high as you can. So we skip this one here and make our first half double crochet on this side. Then we're gonna skip this one and make the second HDC. Then single crochet into the top loop. So then just repeat the same process. After the SC, skip one HDC, skip another, second HDC. Skip 1, 3 full DC, skip 1, HDC, skip 1, HDC, then SC on the top. So I will finish up and see you at the very last round. So skip 1 and then HDC. Skip another one. And then do half double crochet again on here. To close off the round, we are going to make the slip stitch with the top loop of our first full double crochet. So make a slip stitch here. And then one chain. And then do the single crochet into the same one. So all around single crochets, except where the star top is, we will do tusk. So on the top here, we're gonna do 2 single crochets. Or in the previous round where we made SC, on top of that we will do 2 SC in this current round. So on all these 5 tops here, 2 single crochets. Then just repeat, making single crochets. At the end of this round, we will make 1 more single crochet on here. And then slip stitch into the next one here. Then insert your hook back into the same loop we just did to add the second colored yarn. And then grab the yarn, the other color yarn, whatever color you're using. Go in here and then make 1 chain. We're gonna weave this yarn at the same time as well as we crochet. Make a single crochet into the next loop. And then pull this white yarn. You see, it gives a cleaner look. So now we will cut the white yarn. A single crochet into each single loop, nothing twice. So just keep making single crochets, and I will see you at the finish. At the finish, we're gonna do 1 more single crochet on here. And then slip stitch into this one here. Then make 1 chain. This is the other way. If you like, you can change the yarn as well. Cut the yarn. For the border on the top, you can start anywhere you like, as I will have this previous yarn around here. And I weave it as well. So I kind of start here. Insert the hook here. Grab this yarn. Make a loop and then make 1 chain. And then go into this next one here. Make a slip stitch. Then 1 chain. Then into the next loop, make a slip stitch. And 1 chain. Again, insert your hook. Grab the yarn. Pull through the loop. Then make 1 chain. Then again into the next one. a slip stitch, and 1 chain. Then just keep repeating until the finish line. So 1 slip stitch into each loop and 1 chain. And 1 chain. If you like my video, please share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or suggestions, please do let me know in the comments below. For the very last one, make a slip stitch into our very first loop, cut the extra yarn and pull it. Then pull the yarn, grab the weaving needle, and pull the yarn through. Then we're gonna go into the same one here. So bring it back, go into this one and make 1 chain. That's it, did it.